Hey, this is Big G or Gene or Gino or Dad or however you know me. And this is lesson 26. I thought that lesson 25 was going to be it. But after a few weeks and after just kind of thinking about how to wrap this thing up, I thought I would add one, I guess, final lesson for now to the Trading with Basics videos that I've got for you. So, last but certainly not least, is how do you know when you're ready to trade? You know, you've been through the drills, you've been through the videos, you've probably, hopefully, looked at some of the other resources out there that I've recommended and some that you found on your own, and you're learning about trading and you're anxious to get started. And how do you know when you're ready? So I've just got a few things for you to think about. I got some just notes and quotes and things that I've gathered over time. This isn't all original with me, for sure, but just some stuff you need to kind of consider and be aware of and remember as you dive into trading. So let's dive into these slides. First of all, to know if you're, or to think about if you're ready, you got to remember that it's crawl, walk, run, and then fly. So you want to start off slow, you want to start off small, and just learn the ropes. My question for you, one question would be, have you paper traded or virtual traded for a while? You really need to practice. You need to learn with fake money, pretend money, virtual money, whatever. Get in there and practice. Watch the charts. Watch how things move. Watch how things might surprise you and move in ways that you didn't anticipate, because that is definitely going to happen. Think about risk management, how much you're going to risk, how much you're willing to lose. Just do all of that on paper or through a virtual trading uh, app or software, because you need to do that and practice that first. The next question I would ask you is, do you have money to trade? Because certainly you don't want to trade your mortgage payment or your grocery money or water bill, your money that you need to live on. That's not money to trade. So, you know, are you in a place where you have a healthy personal family budget? And I'll let you just define what a healthy budget looks like. But a healthy budget, in my mind, is you've got money left over at the end of the month, at least after paying, you know, paying all your bills, putting some money away in savings, paying your tithes, or giving to charity, or whatever you do. You know, are you in a place where you're in a good place where you're not living paycheck to paycheck? If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not ready to trade yet. So you need to be sure you're in a healthy position with your budget, and of course that all depends on you and your needs and your income and all that. And then on top of that, do you have a comfortable amount of money in savings? And again, I'll let you define what a comfortable amount is, how much that is. There's no magic number that I can give you. I can tell you for myself, um, I have determined, you know, what I need in savings in case of emergencies, or to stow away for vacations, or um, to pay my taxes. I have to pay quarterly taxes in my case. So I've got money for emergencies and things that I know that are coming. But to be honest, I'm not real hip on the money market account that my bank is paying me. I think it's like 0.05 or 0.07% interest per year. So I'm not making any money with that money in the bank. So my theory and what I do is I have a set amount that I want to keep in savings, and you know, as long as I've got that amount in there, anything else that I would have, say at the end of the month, to put into savings, I put that money into my trading account. So you need to determine what those numbers look like and how much that might be. But but you need to have some money in savings for emergencies. And so this is money on top of your, regular bills that you pay every month. On top of savings, your trading money should be money in addition to that savings account. And so obviously you don't want to use money that you can afford to lose. Um, the next slide, if you can only afford to trade with a few $1,000s, that's okay. In fact, that's probably a good thing, because you won't be able to lose much. If you jump in with a lot of money in your account and then you see somebody tweet about some, 10-cent pot stock that's going to go crazy, and you put all your money in that and it goes to zero, you're in trouble. So, and you're going to be tempted to do that. Don't do that. You're going to be tempted, but don't do it. But just starting with a few $1,000s is fine. You just need to learn to push to push the buy and sell buttons consistently at the right time. That's a skill that has nothing whatsoever to do with the size of your account. Start small, learn the skills necessary to trade, and the money will come in time. So even if you have a lot of money to put in a trading account, I would encourage you not to start with a lot of money. Start with a small amount. You won't make a lot of money, but you will learn to trade with a small account. So start small and work your way up. The market rewards the specialist. That's not my saying. That's Jeremy Alexander Newsom at reallifetrading.com, which, by the way, if you haven't discovered them yet, you need to find his website. Tons and tons and tons of free information. Just find a few simple strategies that work for you. One strategy with discipline is better than 10 strategies with no discipline. So you don't need a large account. You need discipline. You need a sound process. So find a few simple strategies that work and stick with those, and just improve those and continue progressing in those. FOMO, fear of missing out, will get you in trouble. If you miss a trade, don't chase it. Don't jump in late. Remember that there are hundreds of trades available every day. You just need a few good trades every week, every month to be profitable. And then this one's a big one. Keep your losses small. Once a trade's going the wrong direction, hopefully you've created a stop, and you just get out of the trade at a small loss, and you'll have money to trade for the next time. So keep your losses small, and you'll be in good shape. If you profit from a trade, you'll be happy. If you lose from a trade, you'll be wiser. And I can tell you, I've learned a lot from losing. You are going to lose. You're going to lose money. You're going to have losing trades. Remember, hopefully you've seen those videos that, even just with a 50% win rate, you can be profitable. That means you're going to lose 50% of your trades. So take advantage of losing. Don't go out intentionally trying to lose, but you're going to lose, and take advantage of that to learn what you did wrong or what happened in the process. So take advantage of those losing opportunities to make you smarter. Again, follow a logical, systematic strategy, not your emotions. If you let your emotions get in the way, that's not a good thing. You got to be logical, disciplined, systematic. You can't control the price action of a stock, but you can control your process. So improve your process, and good results will follow. Successful traders don't say this will happen. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. But successful traders say, this is likely to happen, and here's my stop if it doesn't happen. Maybe I should have added that to the sentence. So you don't know what's going to happen. You can look at a candlestick pattern, you can look at a crossover, you can look at a chart and say, man, I know that's going to go up. Well, it may be likely, and you need to be ready to stop it if it doesn't go up. But nobody really knows what's going to happen. Doctors, attorneys, architects, professors, musicians, and many others spend years learning their craft before they're successful. Even McDonald's has to train people how to flip burgers. So understand that it takes time to become a profitable trader. This isn't something that you learn quickly. I can tell you I've been doing this for 5 years now, over 5 years, and I'm learning something every day. I did something yesterday I've never done before, and I learned something yesterday through a trade. So I'm always learning. This is something that just takes time to learn how to do, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight. And that leads to the last thing I want to tell you is you just need to keep learning. This is a lifelong skill. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. One of the things I love about trading is this is something, as long as I've got a brain and an internet connection, this is something I can do to add to my income. And so this is a lifelong skill. So don't get in a hurry. I know some of y'all are young, some of you in your 20s, and you have got the rest of your life to do this and to learn it. So don't try to, put everything on the table and risk it all on one crazy trade or one crazy idea. This is a lifelong skill, and this is something you can do, the rest of your life. We tend to overestimate what we can accomplish in a short amount of time. We tend to underestimate what we can accomplish in a long amount of time. So again, keep in mind, you're just trying to crawl a little bit, walk, run, and then you can fly. So are you going to make, $1 million this year trading, starting off with a $5,000 account? Nope. You're not going to make $10,000 doing that. Okay. But you might make, a few $100s, $1,000. You might make, if you come back, started with $5,000 and you make a couple $1,000 in a year, that's pretty impressive. So, you're not going to make a whole lot of money at the beginning, but over time, you can be very profitable as you just continue to, make those small trades, keeping your losses small, risking the right amount, and just continuing to do it over and over and over again. And you'll accomplish a lot, and you'll probably look back and be amazed at what's happened to your trading account as you've maintained the discipline and stayed with your strategy and stayed with your trading plan. So anyway, I hope this helps a little bit, and look forward to hearing how you do. And please tell your friends and co-workers if they're interested in anything, to tell them to go to Trading with Big G on YouTube, and maybe I'll see you whenever I do something for options. Take care. God bless.